Hi there guys, so in this video I'm going to be explaining how you guys can make money pretty quickly online on the financial markets, trading markets, binary options, forex, whatever you want to call it, without having to do years and years of studying and research and looking into books, etc. I'll just compress it all into one video. What I would recommend is everyone to show some support and love on my Instagram page, Javid_gets_paid, building quite a following. Check out what I'm doing for people, how I'm changing people's lives, and what I'm doing for myself as well, etc. This is going to be your first lesson on how to trade from me, Javid. As you know me as Javid Gets Paid on Instagram, Javid Gets Paid on YouTube, and yeah, we all get paid. We are now going to begin to get paid. I am now going to show you how to get paid. So what I use to view the markets, firstly, is to go on a website called TradingView. You probably already have your account on StockPair, 24 Options, IG Trading, whatnot, that you created after clicking a link. So cool, TradingView, you come onto a website like this, you create your free account. Don't worry, you don't need to go pro. I'm not even going pro. I don't need to. Not being vain or anything, but yeah, create your free account, and then what I want you to do is when you're back onto this page, click charts. Once you click charts, that should open a fresh chart anyway automatically because you're a new user. I already have pre-made charts already, and yeah, in this, so first I'm going to start off with some basics, what you're looking at, except firstly I would want you to go to settings, chart properties over here, click background and change this to black, yeah, because then that makes the background much clearer, much easier to identify the candles. Cool. So your page ain't going to be looking like this. Don't worry about all of this stuff at the bottom. That's not important. This is all an indicator that I'm starting to create and learn and use. It's not 100% yet, but yeah, anyway, this lesson, first let's start off with the basics. Top corner over here, not this, over here, your time interval should be 1 minute. Yeah, not 1 day. 1 day is the default, but it should be 1 minute. So each candlestick over here, these green and red things, represent what happens in each minute. For example, if you can see the times over here at the bottom, 17:13, that's 5:30. There was a red candlestick at 5:30. That means the market went down in that 1 minute. So the next one was a little green, so it went up. The next one was red, it went down. Another green one went up. So these Japanese candlesticks are formed by the Japanese as a form of representing the trading markets, representing the past movements and the present movements of the market. Cool. If you want to look at a certain currency, what you would do is go on a currency pair on the top left. For example, if you're on 24 Options or StockPair, whatnot, whatever trading platform, what you would want to do is type up the currency that you want to look for. For example, let's say you're looking at a currency on 24 Options, you see a currency that you want to trade on, Euro USD for example. What you would do, type it up, Euro USD, and just press enter. You won't click any of the ones over there. You would just press enter and trade on the one that you want to trade on. Ooh, I didn't know how to move that. Nice. Cool. Yeah, and now we're gonna begin with what support and resistance is. Yeah, cool. So support and resistance basically means when the market goes down to a certain point, it will certainly go up after. If it goes up to a certain point, it will certainly go down after. Support is the bottom bit, resistance is the top bit. If the market hits the support line, the market will certainly rise up. Not 100%, but it should rise up. If the market hits the resistance line, it should certainly shoot down. As you can see here on this example, hit the support line, resistance, support, resistance. Cool. Here's another image explaining it. Resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Here's a real life example of it in trading. As you can see, this is a perfect one. This wouldn't always happen, but it's a straight line one. Resistance line up here. As you can see, the market climbed up and it hit the resistance, right? And it went shooting down. You would have placed a trade saying this currency pair is going to go down. So as you can see, it went down. Hit the support line, you would have said that this currency pair is going to go up, certainly. Boom, and it did. So you would have collected your profits. You would have won that trade. Win, 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 etc. Cool. That's not always the case. Later on in the video I will show you why. And now I can see already a perfect support and resistance. For example, over here. Boom, boom, boom. let's see what happens to this one over here. Cool, that's that support line. Let's draw the resistance. Boom, boom, and boom. Cool. Now, as you can see, I drew a support line. This is live right now, I'm no joke. 7:08 p.m. 3rd of March 2017. I just drew a new support and resistance line. As you can see, market hit this bit and it started climbing down. So you would have said put 5 minutes. You would have placed a 5-minute trade saying it's going to go down. Boom, and it did. Over here, you would have placed a 5-minute trade saying it's going to go up, and as you can see, it did go up. Perfect. Would have waited again for it to either hit a support or resistance. This strategy requires quite a lot of patience, by the way, so you don't want to be an impatient person. If you see it go almost next to it and say, oh, it's going to go up in 5 minutes, no, it doesn't work like that. So as you can see here, hit the support line, place a 5-minute trade saying it's going to go up, and it did. Boom. Climbed up, hit the resistance again, 5-minute trade, up, boom, and it did. Cool. Shot down, and now, live right now, if we zoom in, it's hit the support line. I would place a 5-minute trade saying it's going to go up. Let's see now. Let's wait and see in 5 minutes if it does go up now. So, we're just going to wait. I'm going to pause the video now and play it again after 5 minutes. Yeah. So the time now is 10 minutes past 7. We shall wait 5 minutes and see what up. Okay, so I just restarted the video because I just got too excited. It's 7:12, just 2 minutes later. As you can see, you would have, I forgot to mention something. You would wait for the minute to end before you place a trade. And as you can see here, we're already 3 minutes past where we entered the trade. 1, 2, 3. Well, not fully yet. Once this one closes in 8 seconds. And this trade is already looking amazing. As you can see, you would already have made profits. Well, from in 2 minutes, 2 minutes left, yeah. So you would have placed a 5-minute trade saying it's gonna go up. So 2 minutes left for this trade to close. Let's say you're watching the trade live. Just like if I was to place the trade, now I kind of wish I placed this trade. But this is literally support and resistance live in action. And yeah, it's still going up, still climbing. 1.5 minutes left. And that's pretty much how you use support and resistance. And now let me explain to you the perfect implications of when to use support and resistance. Cool, so let's zoom out. As you can see here, the overall trend is an uptrend for this currency, right? Uptrend, it's going upwards. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. If you're saying downtrend, that's that. This is an uptrend going up like this in the long term. Uptrend. Oh, this is a beauty. It's shot up still. We got 1 minute left of this trade, by the way. But yeah, it's an uptrend, right? So what you would want to avoid doing is placing trades going downwards, because you are never sure when it's going to shoot up again, because overall is an uptrend. If that makes sense, overall is going upwards. So you're never sure. For example, if it hits a resistance line, let's say, look, it hit the resistance line over here. Boom. For example, let's say that we drew a support and resistance line earlier. For example, another resistance line over here. Perfect. A perfect resistance line here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's say you are waiting for it to hit the resistance line again over here. You flopped, because look, it started shooting up over here, because overall is an uptrend. And that's what you want to avoid doing. Placing trades overall, saying, oh, it's going to go up overall. And as you can see, no, it didn't. And we have 4 seconds left of this trade, and it's a beauty, because you would have entered this trade right here. You would have said it's going to go up in 5 minutes, and it closed over here. You entered it here and it closed up here, so you would have won this trade. And that's an example. But yeah, back to this overall uptrend. You want to place a trade saying, oh, it's going to go up. So you would wait for it to always hit the support line if it's an overall uptrend, unless you're a professional or have a lot of experience in this field like myself. I pretty much place trades like when I can identify trades without using support and resistance. Now that's when you become actually so used to the markets. So yeah, if it's an overall uptrend, what you want to do is wait for it to hit the support line again, because you know it's definitely going to go up, continue going up later or whenever. And for example, oh man, this was nice. And yeah, that's your trades. So for example, if it was an overall downtrend, what you would want to avoid doing is placing up trades, saying it's going to go up, because you never know when it's going to keep shooting down, because it's an overall downtrend, right? Alright guys, so I hope that video was helpful, and I hope you understood everything that you need to about support and resistance. If you want to know more, what I would suggest is creating a IQ Options account, trading account, free. It's a free trading account. You can trade with as little as £1. So start with your investments as little as £1, build up your account and whatnot. What I would recommend is clicking any of the YouTube videos on my channel, going to the descriptions and clicking any of the links depending on whichever one you're using. For example, I'm on a PC right now, so I would click the PC link. That sends me to the IQ Options website. I'd create my free account right here, enter my email address, create a password, open a free account. Then what I would suggest is you could message me on Instagram, or I will leave my WhatsApp number on the descriptions below. Just message on a WhatsApp saying you've come from YouTube, you create your account from YouTube or whatnot. I'll send you more advanced videos, how you can start making money more quicker with more strategies, etc. And also get a 3-day free trial of my signals. So yeah, take care.